Is this guy really old enough to be someone's dad? You tell me. Put your hands together, Eric Forman!
Good evening. Hello. Isn't it great being at a comedy club with a performer who's as old as your dad? Are there any other dads in the room? Don't know, not sure, not saying. Actually, being a dad would be really great if it weren't for the kids. I don't mean the little ones, they're cute. It's when they get bigger, they get to become teenagers. Now, the kids in my life have been pretty terrific, but they've all had their moments. What's special about teenagers is how smart they are. What quirk of evolution has caused the human species' intelligence to peak at 17 years of age? Dad, you don't understand. I don't understand. You want to pierce your what? No one knows how to cope with this. It's like learning to enjoy root canal. Someone needs to write a book, Teenagers for Dummies. Well, eventually you see light at the end of the tunnel. College. You figure it's got to get better. Go through applications, admissions. Finally, you're moving them in. It's the big day. It's August, hotter than hell. You're schlepping all this stuff. For girls, it's drapes, bedspreads, more clothes than Paris Hilton owns. A pack mule would get a hernia. For guys, it's an extra pair of jeans and 4 t-shirts. And a set of stereo speakers that'll blow a hole in the MCI center. The contrast between girls and boys in going into college is really interesting. The girls want to get to know their roommates even before they meet. They email, they call, they want to learn each other's interests, their feelings, their aspirations. They coordinate bedspreads. The guys couldn't care less. Son, I understand your roommate's a convicted murderer. Oh, whatever. We have great speakers. Well, again, it's hot in blazes. We're moving everybody in. All the other parents are doing the same thing. People are sweating like pigs. You figure they'd all be kind of cranky. No, there's a festive mood. They can't stop grinning. They're getting rid of their teenager. The weeks pass, and it's time for the obligatory parental visit. The truth is, you really don't want to go. The house is quiet, life is good, but you're kind of curious. What exactly have I been buying instead of a new car and 5 trips to Europe? So you figure you'll take your student. It's no longer PC to call them your child. You're going to take your student and a couple of his or her friends out to lunch. Now, the whole college thing, you may have heard about the expense of the whole thing. Now, a lot of us dads kind of hope that one of our kids would win an athletic scholarship. Then we call them for money. But it typically doesn't work out that way. Paying for college is, how should I say, financially challenging. I'm driving a Toyota with 120,000 miles on it. Sizzler is the big night out. My student, though, and his friends are at college. They've become people of the world. They've discovered filet, lobster, and gourmet beer. And that's the appetizer. There's, of course, the question of how long this educational experience is supposed to take. You would think 4 years would be the norm. But I'm a value-oriented kind of guy. I figure, why can't they do it in 3? Take 20, 25 credits. The college charges the same thing. Well, maybe you could be one of the real lucky people whose kid goes for the 5 or 6 year program. How would you like to spend another $20,000, $40,000 so someone can spend an extra year getting to find themselves? For $40,000, maybe they should stay lost. Well, finally, the big day arrives, graduation. You figure they're on their own, right? Wrong, they move back. Good evening.
Eric Forman right there!